Hi Aries, it is October 18th. Welcome to the channel. Forgive me, I went on a hiatus for a bit. I went to the Mojave Desert just to like decompress and get away from LA for a little bit. But it's great to be back. I missed you guys. I hope everyone's having an amazing week and last few weeks. Let's just dive right into your reading today. I'm going to be using the Osho Zen Tarot deck for your reading, and then I'm also going to pick a few cards from the Kim Krantz Archetypes deck, which is also one of my favorites. So let's just dive right in. What are the messages for Aries for this week? Aries. What are the messages for Aries? Let's see. I love Aries. You guys are awesome. Good vibes. Love that fire and passion. Nothing stops an Aries. Okay. First card we have, Aries, for this week is, got two cards actually that flew out. Flowering. And we've got trust. Interesting combination. The messages for Aries for this week. Got courage. Wow. Number 8. August could have been a significant month for you. Also, maybe Virgo or Leo, potentially, you're dealing with. And by the way, before I forgot, if this does not resonate with you, I highly encourage you to check your moon sign or your ascendant sign because it's likely to be more relevant. I typically, personally, don't read my natal sun sign as my horoscope, which would be Cancer, and my ascendant is Libra. I actually read my progress signs, which if you're like in your 30s, it's usually 2 signs ahead of you roughly. So if you're, for example, if you're in Aries, you might want to check, if you're at the beginning of Aries, you might want to check the actual reading for Taurus or even Gemini, because your sun is likely going to be in one of those 2 signs instead, which would be more relevant. Your ascendant sign, your moon sign, you might want to go to dienst.com and look that up on the extended chart selection page. But ultimately, like I said, one of those 3 is likely going to be relevant for you. So if this is not, maybe check the other ones. And this was actually just came out, the Aloneness card. And I'm going to pick one more for you, Aries. And then we're going to pick a few from the Kimberly Crayons deck. One more, Compromise. Number 6, so Gemini could be relevant, also Cancer, or the month of June. Number 9, September could have been a significant month for you, or could also, again, be dealing with Virgo, Libra. And on the bottom of the deck, we've got Fighting in Reverse, Aries. So interesting mix of cards here. Let's just go into the Kimberly Crayons deck, see what we got for the archetypes for Aries for this week. Messages for Aries for this week. Messages for Aries, like my urban cowboy kind of look. Nice change from my ghetto fabulous look. Typically sport on this channel. First card, Aries, we've got the Starborn. Great card. Number 3, the Pilgrim. Got 2 10s or number 20. Also could be number 2. One more for Aries. The Flame. Number, I think that's 21. And actually, I'm going to pick 2 more for you. 5 and 5. Got the Comic. And Thanatos. Interesting. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Womb for you, Aries. So, interesting cards. So, the archetypes are going to be more energies around you, people, or just could even be experiences that are manifesting as different potential archetypes in your life, or you are actually portraying in your life experience. Osho Zen Tarot is going to be more of current life experiences that you're going through, and what you're essentially feeling or thinking in the current moment as it relates to your life experience. So a little bit different kind of like people, or different, archetypes, different examples of energies. And then this is going to be more so you with the Osho Zen Tarot. But ultimately, just getting right into it, Aries, just want to give you that brief overview, how they differ. It seems like you are coming to a place of maturity and understanding, Aries. There's something that wants to evolve within you that could also be in the recent past, if I'm looking at this past and present, but there's something that's changing within you. I think you're noticing that more as each day goes by. In the past, maybe you clung onto control and leveraged power as a tool for game playing in a way that not necessarily was like harmful, but like if you had an upper hand on people, sometimes you utilize that to your advantage in a way that could be perceived negative sometimes, depending on the person. Not everyone, this is not going to relate to every person out there, but that old way of being, Aries, where you are like, it's kind of like an immature way of interacting with people, is coming to an end. And I think that you're realizing that there is more to your exchanges with people or to yourself and others than you're potentially perceiving. And now you're either starting to see the beauty or opportunities in people that maybe you like just brushed off in the past. Maybe they were not good enough, or you're like, I don't need to look deeper at situations. Something's trying to mature within you, to which now you're, in the past, if you would have just like looked at those things as negative, or like maybe somebody has a trait or habit and you're like, oh, that annoys the hell out of me. Maybe now you're appreciating that trait as something of value and you're looking at it in a different way, which goes back to your state of mind and your maturity rather than like that other person necessarily changing type of thing. You're seeing the value in those things and in yourself, what you have to offer. The universe is asking you to relinquish power and to have trust and faith in the universe that the divine is guiding you in your life experience. The path that maybe you've chosen to take, sometimes along the way we get not misdirected, but we get redirected into a path that we're not comfortable with always, right? It's like having to have blind faith and just like jump like this guy right here, knowing that something's going to catch you. If you're a planner, Aries, this is requiring you to have a lot of courage to let go of that control aspect to your way of being and to allow and accept things to come forth, which probably have manifested for you recently, or they're going to manifest. And it does take courage to have total trust in the universe and blind faith that something is guiding you along the way. Even if I can't see whose arms are out and there to catch me, it's having faith in the divine that you're spiritually protected and something's going to help you move forward if you felt stagnant recently. It's requiring you to have a lot of courage to look within, to understand your own sense of worth and value, and let go of any fears or insecurities you've had relative to letting go of some of the control aspects to how you function and operate. And it's asking you to have courage, I guess, within yourself to approach new things and people in a way that is different. Again, it's more of a mature way of handling situations where in the past, maybe you were fighting with people. This is in reverse. So you're no longer fighting. You're no longer provoking people. You're no longer trying to perpetuate any further like political stuff. Like you're not trying to rile people up. You're just like handling them in a mature, courageous way, knowing that nothing that's said and done could affect you, right? It's like, I'm cool. I don't need to push back. I don't need to fight. Maybe I'm more willing to compromise and That's a very positive thing, positive change coming, I think, in your life. Despite all these things, Aries, there is a sense of emptiness that you feel inside your heart. These are all positive cards, right? However, something's empty, something's missing in your life that I think you're starting to realize is starting to impact your well being holistically. It's like you can still function and do work, engage with friends, live your life normally. The outside world doesn't really notice. Okay, I feel this deep inside, but there's something that's missing or you feel is lacking that you're having faith that something's going to manifest for you. Okay, and maybe that has manifested, but it's requiring you to take courage and action towards something that you're not comfortable with or you're not sure of or you're not, maybe there's some things that like you question, you don't know somebody's intentions, but if you don't connect with people, Aries, and you just go within yourself and you continue to like be the workhorse that you are, you're not going to connect deeper with people. You have to put yourself out there and take a risk, right? And willing to trust that this is the right path I need to go on. It wouldn't have manifested maybe unless I was meant to go in that direction, type of thing. In you doing that, if you're willing to reach out and connect with people in a unique way, in a more mature way, right? Seeing the opportunity for what it is and capitalizing on the potential, utilizing the courage you have to seize the day, right? So to speak, it may require you to compromise. You might have to change your lifestyle. You may have to move. You may have to travel. You may have to uproot yourself in a way or just find a middle ground because somebody's so different than you. Potentially, like if you're looking to connect with somebody, you may have to compromise more than what you are used to in the past in order to alleviate any political stuff or fighting. Or if you're more mature, understanding that I don't need to continue to fight because I'm just willing to compromise and meet you halfway. What is it going to take to make it work? You know, that type of thing. And having a mature conversation about it in an open dialogue. In doing all these things, Aries, some of the archetypes around you right now, the Starborn, there's a very positive career energy around you that's wanting to hatch. Something's even could be career, but could also be within yourself, like having a newfound faith in and trust in the universe that the direction you're going towards is about to manifest, is about to birth itself, right? But only if you lay the seeds to which that can actually hatch and come forth, right? You have to keep it warm, you have to nurture it. If it's a relationship, it takes a lot of work and effort to make things grow and evolve. It can't just be like a one and done thing. Like you also have to put in the effort, 100% to make things work so you can hatch something new and beautiful. It's requiring you to go on a journey, to look deep within yourself, within the life path you're on, the life path you've been on, and understand that there's a lot more to your life experience than maybe you have been living. Maybe you have to start questioning your ultimate destination in a way that's different than maybe you're starting to see that, again, there's a different potential for you. There's a new path for you. There are opportunities that maybe you haven't bothered to look at before. But when you go on the journey, that's the beautiful thing, is I'm tapping more and deeper into myself to understand where I could go from here, right? But if I don't seize it, if I don't focus and draw my attention to it, if I don't pay attention to it, then ultimately no one's going to take you seriously, essentially. And it's good to laugh. It's good to have fun with life. Not everything is so serious and caught up in a web of burden, responsibilities. I feel like you're entangled in something too, potentially, that you just want to break free from. You feel like very suffocated, potentially, or just stuck. I see the web, I see like stuck, kind of like I'm ready to get out of it type of thing. I'm caught in a large mess that a lot of people are relying on me, all the hands coming together, that the huge burden that you want to free yourself from. And so you can redirect and focus your intention onto yourself, your career, your goals, dreams, ambitions. Maybe you've dedicated most of your life to other people, and that's where, again, you're starting to get back to yourself, having trust that this is the right decision and the courage to do something different potentially with your life. But the flame is really addressing, focusing your attention to one particular thing that is wants to ignite and help you be the star that you are. So it's a person, a thing, a path, an opportunity, a career move. I would maybe pay attention or take another look at that thing, because potentially this could be a huge source of motivation, inspiration, light, love, and help light the darkness in your life that you feel so deeply, that maybe this is the catalyst to change and your true happiness in life. I think you have to nurture yourself because you do require some healing. So if your past relationships have left you like this, give yourself a hug. Allow yourself to be nurtured and to be vulnerable in situations. I think that's the other thing too. Have fun with it. Learn to laugh. Not everyone's perfect, right? You don't have to be perfect for everyone as well. People love you as you are because you're beautiful and hilarious and funny, and there's a beautiful energy that comes from you when you nurture yourself and self-love in a way that is healthy, and you love others in the same way too. And in doing that, Aries, I feel all these positive things are going to come forth. So if you can redirect some of your focus, you can have trust in the universe, have the courage to be who you are and proceed, paying attention to the things that matter and not just all the burdens and responsibilities you have. Something beautiful is about to hatch for you. All right, it's a newfound path and creativity and love for yourself, I think, as well as others, that is going to help you heal from things that have only left you in this state of mind in the past and are no longer relevant to your life experience. All right. That's all I have for you, Aries. A really long reading today, but if you'd like a personal, check the description box below for my email and shoot me a note. Otherwise, like, share, subscribe, put a comment in. And thank you, everyone, for all your support. I love you, Aries. You're amazing. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your week and upcoming weekend. All right. I love you guys. Bye.